So what did trading look like in 2008 versus 2025? And I was relatively new to options in 2008, a couple years in, but I was trading. I was actively in the market, and I was kind of starstruck by what happened because a lot of the more seasoned guys, they had never seen the type of volatility and the magnitude of the sell-off that happened during the great financial crisis of 2008. But I am seeing reminiscence now, almost 15 years, 20 years later, in 2025 with this market crash that we had in April of 2025. And, I see the volatility up here in the VIX at the 40 and 50 range and even touching 60. It's pretty extreme. And the fact that it's staying up here for multiple days, it reminds me of 2008. So what's different? A lot's different. The markets now, they're more efficient. There's more retail investors. It's more liquid. There's more names to trade. There's weekly options to hedge. There's zero DTE options, which is only a couple of years out, so that you can do very advanced and very powerful short-term intraday day trades using these indices, ETFs like on the Qs and the SPY. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of similarities. The market has a historic reference to give yourself the understanding that markets, there's a lot of patterns, there's a lot of similarities, and to know what happened in 2008 and what's happening now, it's still a lot different because we don't have a systemic banking crisis. We have some geopolitical tensions and some things that are caused somewhat, man-made. And I think it's going to subside. I think now is a time for the longer term investors to come in, understand that this is a good buying opportunity, position yourself well, understand the risk, understand that it's important to hedge. Using options to hedge is a huge benefit, but the market's so much more advanced. It's so much more exciting. There's so many more names to trade, and there's just a lot more to offer. So if you're just getting started, you are starting at a great time because the markets have never been more liquid, more efficient, and more user friendly than they are today.